Hey y'all, it's Monday morning, August 10th, and we welcome you to another edition of This Week at AMG. Thank you for joining us today, and it really is our joy to tell you about another ministry where the Lord is working in an amazing way. We are going to talk about the ministry that takes place in Guatemala, in the town of Cubulco, and it is a hospital that AMG has been operating for many years now. Cubulco is not very far from Guatemala City. It's about 70 kilometers, but because the road actually is about 200 kilometers long to get there, it takes several hours to just drive that road, which is not a very good drive. So it is not as accessible as you would think, given how close it is to Guatemala City. And over the years, there are many lives that have been touched there. That area is very poor. There is a lot of extreme poverty. Most of the kids go to elementary school, but once they finish elementary school, nearly all of them don't continue with junior high or high school. Medical care is very scarce. In fact, AMG's medical facility is the only one that in the area that can provide what the people need. And if people wanted something done elsewhere, they would have to drive a long way to get medical help. So the AMG medical facility, the Cubulco Hospital, provides valuable medical needs. And one thing that we have done over the years is to see medical teams travel to Cubulco to perform surgeries, to perform medical procedures that otherwise would not be available. Today we're going to hear a testimony from one of the medical teams that recently traveled to Cubulco, and they will share their experience about how God used them while they were there.
My name is Helena Odom, and I'm a surgical tech. I've been a surgical technician for 31 years, and I've been on a few mission trips with my very dear friend, Dr. Arnold. And my last trip was to Guatemala this past year, and it was so rewarding because I got to meet a lot of people. We got to do a lot of different surgeries on different people. One of the things that I've taken away is that God gave us all the Great Commission. That is a commandment that we go to the uttermost parts of the world, spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not only through the word, but through the gift that he's given us. We all have a spiritual gift, and my platform was to use it to help somebody. What I took away most was meeting the people. I met several people and spoke with them about different circumstances. I was able to share one that I had a year and a half ago. I wanted to go, and I had colon cancer, and therefore I wasn't able to take that trip. But this year I was ready. I was geared up and I was eager, and God used me in a mighty way. We took care of many patients, and I wouldn't take anything for my journey. I'd recommend it for anybody, even if you're not going on a medical mission, that you financially support the mission. There's a great need. God has blessed us, so why not give back?
I'm Monica Rearing, and my friend Helena and I have been able to go on a couple of trips to Guatemala now to do medical mission. We each week did over 40 surgeries in 4.5 days. It was amazing. I've been a nurse registered nurse for 42 years, and I've always loved being a nurse. This has given me the opportunity to be a real nurse. And every patient that we see, they come in with a wonderful smile. I have no command of their language, but we communicate. They smile at you, and they thank you with their eyes and their smiles, and you see the face of God in each one of them that we experience. I have to say that when I come back, I feel kind of conflicted because I got so much more than I gave. And it's just life-changing. And I just admire the work that AMG does and the opportunity that they've provided us with to go out and do what we do. There is one thing from our trip that I took away. The patients were wonderful. The personnel at the hospital were wonderful. But the difference that I saw this time versus the time we were before is how the staff owned what they were doing. They wanted to take from us some information to make their job better, and they're doing this every day. Their dedication is amazing. They don't stand at time clocks like we do in the United States. They come and do the work, and they go home when it's done. That was a delight and a gift to see that. It renews your faith in people's ability to give and give and give.
We are grateful for the medical professionals that God uses to provide a ministry and to provide for needs that otherwise would be very difficult to meet. It is truly making a difference. Please be praying for this ministry in Cubulco, that God will continue to provide volunteers to travel there and to perform medical ministry. Please be praying that God will use this ministry to touch the lives, to draw people to Him, so that individuals will come to know Christ as Lord and Savior. And if you would like to be part of an AMG short-term mission team or to find out more about the ministry in Cubulco, please visit our website at www.amginternational.org. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week at This Week at AMG.